So a lot of people are interested in what my relationship with Karen Thomson is. Well, the answer, it goes back to 1967, December the 3rd, 1967, when her grandfather performed the world's first successful human heart transplant at Groote Hospital here right in Cape Town. And I happened to be in Los Angeles, California on that day, and we were driving back from Capistrano to Los Angeles. And it was 3 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon, and the news came out that the world's first human heart transplant had been performed in Cape Town, South Africa. And of course I was absolutely stunned because everyone expected an American to do the world's first human heart transplant. So her grandfather, Professor Christian Barnard, became an international celebrity very quickly. He was probably the most famous doctor at the time. Anyway, the end result was 3 months later I woke up one morning in Los Angeles because I was there as a student, and I said to my brain said, you must go back to Cape Town and study medicine at the University of Cape Town. So I did that, and so her grandfather was the direct reason why I studied medicine. And I didn't know of Karen at all, and she was the favourite grandson, so she was closest to Barnard. And she realised the pressures that the family was under because he did some naughty things and stupid things. And as a consequence, the family became the focus of a lot of intrigue, and the press focused on them, and she saw the fallout. And when I started to get attacked, she realized that I was in the same situation, probably nowhere near as bad as Barnard was in. And she wanted to help, and so she organized the first low carbohydrate conference in Cape Town. And she invited all these people, and they all came because they wanted to support her and to support myself. So that was part of the reason, but the other point was that she heard me speak early on, and I spoke about sugar addiction. And she said, oh my gosh, that's her problem, she has sugar addiction. And so then she wanted to know more about it. And she started a clinic for sugar addiction. And then she wrote a book, which I wrote the foreword for, and that kind of sealed the relationship. But the relationship goes back to 1967 and to her grandfather, and the experience she had as a member of a family that was intensely scrutinized by the media.